Hi everyone, I want to take just a moment of your time to show you something brand new from PCBway.com. It's called Advanced PCB. Go to PCBway.com and click on the Advanced PCB tab. Ideal if you need high-end, complex PCBs for everything from automotive to aerospace. Professional, commercial or industrial PCBs with prices ranging from just $78 with minimal orders of just one unit. So remember, instant quotes available, professional service guaranteed, advanced PCB from PCBway.com. Info and links in the description. Hello everyone and welcome back to a special Wi-Fi sheep video with me, Tom. Now this one wasn't planned, but I have some interesting information that I sort of want to share with you. Before I go any further, I have to point out none of this is confirmed. It's extremely sketchy. This is not news in the current sense, but I would be astounded if not at least 10% of what I'm about to tell you doesn't turn out to be true. Now, some of you regulars to the channel will probably be aware I have been at the Retro Computing Festival in Cambridge, so I've just got back this week. I met loads of people. The video for that will be up very shortly. One of those people actually told me something which I don't think they should have done, and I'm not going to name who it was, and it didn't make a lot of sense until about 24 hours ago. I suspect that we are about to see a brand new Raspberry Pi Zero being launched. Now, why do I think this? Well, I was told something about the assembly plant in South Wales where the Raspberry Pis are made, and also if you have a look at the Pi supply places, so the Pi Hut, Mod My Pi, things like that, you'll notice that all the Pi Zero variants are all now out of stock, which is a little bit strange. Now, if you add that to the fact we've just had the Pi 4 launched, and you know my feelings on that if you watch my video when I talked about Pi 4, if you think about the fact we've just had that new board launch, which has now pushed the Pi 3, especially the original Pi 3B Plus, is now defunct old stock. Now think about this, what happened when the Pi Zero launched is it used the original Model B's original chip and RAM and got the price point down. So it's only logical that as we've moved on since then, that it's possible that the now defunct Pi 3 technology will actually be used for a new Pi Zero. Also, the timing's very interesting because it's now September, so we're now leading up to Christmas. Now think back to 2015, what happened then? Magpie released and announced the Pi Zero, and they put one on the front cover of the magazine. Now this was the Christmas 2015 edition. So if you add that all together and think of the timing, you can start to put pieces together. Now, what do I think we're actually going to be looking at spec-wise? Well, I generally believe we're going to be looking at a Broadcom BMC 2837. That's a ARM Cortex A53. Clock to, it'll be around the 1 gigahertz. It's probably going to be about 1.2 gigahertz. I'm not sure about the RAM, 512 maybe, but I reckon it's probably going to be about 1 gigabyte, which would make sense. Now, in line with the new generation of Pi 4 boards, I think we're going to see USB-C power. We're going to see a micro HDMI replacing the mini HDMI on the existing board. And we're also going to see the return of micro USB 2, as in one USB 2 socket. So those are my predictions. Price point, I would like to see it still come back in at around the £5, $5 mark for the base board. I could see then you could have the Wi-Fi version going up to the £8 mark, and then you've got the $10 to $12 for the Pi Zero WH or HW, whatever it's called, the one that had the header attached. If it's any more than that, I think it's going to be a little bit disappointing, but overall, I'm generally excited about this. So my recommendation is watch the Twitter feed of the Magpie magazine and the Raspberry Pi Foundation like a hawk, because I reckon this is just going to drop perhaps in a month or two's time, and it's going to probably appear as a freebie on the front cover of Magpie magazine. That is my prediction. I could be completely wrong. Another piece of information that came to light said that the production line in South Wales for Pi Zero had simply been shut down to allow more capacity to make more Pi 4 boards. Yes, it could well be that this is all a red herring, but there's some other bits that have come together that make me think that we're on the cusp of a brand new Raspberry Pi board. So we'll watch this space. As ever, if you're new to the channel, thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you real soon right here. Until next time, bye for now.